I've got a really exciting video I want to share with you today. It's by a guy named Jesse Enkamp, and it might change the way that you see sparring and maybe even a little bit change the way you see life. So I had actually filmed this a little bit back and then realized I had forgotten to mention who this guy was. I forgot to introduce this video. So I'm doing that right now. After this video, not before, after this video, go on and watch his. There should be a link up at the top, or maybe I've linked to it at the end of the video. It's also definitely down in the description.
Everyone thinks sparring is essential in martial arts, but the world's greatest fighters have stopped doing it.
I think you don't have to spar anymore.
We don't spar as much, you know.
I don't spar heavy anymore.
I haven't sparred since T-Bow.
Now I don't spar at all.
Donald Cerrone was doing that. He wasn't sparring at all. It was just
Not a lot of sparring at all.
Max Holloway, his last fight, didn't spar at all.
Tom Brady, he's the same way.
Because they've discovered something safer and more effective.
It's crazy how many guys I've seen that left their career in the gyms. Every sparring for them, it's about winning the round. You cannot improve like this.
Or should I say, rediscovered? Because this ancient training method precedes mankind itself. Today, you'll learn what it is, why it works, and how you can do it yourself.
As combat sports continue to evolve, many of the top fighters spar much differently than they did a decade ago. In the early days of MMA, gyms were known for their epic battles. In fact, the thought was we spar so hard that competition feels easy. However, that approach has led to short fight careers and a whole lot of brain damage. It also goes against much of the science and research of optimal training that started to enter combat sports. Hard sparring puts the athlete into a fight or flight mindset rather than a mindset that is primed for learning and growth. Nowadays, most high-level fighters spar much lighter and much more playful 90% of the time. And sports science teaches us that the brain learns best through this play approach. That's why animals instinctively play in order to prepare themselves for hunting and fighting. And it's why children instinctively play to better understand their world. Even Bruce Lee said, "Turn your sparring into play, but play seriously." And many people who go over to Thailand to train at some of the top gyms are surprised by just how playful their sparring actually is. In fact, check out this spar between these two legends. Or this spar between two one championship Muay Thai fighters.
Dennis is the #2 Muay Thai contender, and we can look forward to his rematch with Rodtang. He has a professional Muay Thai / kickboxing record of 39 wins and 13 losses, and a professional MMA record of 8 wins and 5 losses. He is honestly such a cool and super nice guy. He was so welcoming to his gym and just has full of fun stories to share with you as soon as you converse with him. This guy is a legend with so much experience, having lived and trained in Thailand and trained with superstars like Bokao, Nong O, Superbon, and many others.
Here's another clip by Jesse Enkamp.
Fear and stress are terrible motivators because they kill our ability to learn and think. That's why the best fighters don't approach sparring as fighting, but as serious play. For instance, Muay Thai fighters always spar very lightly, allowing the fighters to focus on movement, timing, distance, and technique. This often resembles a dance more than a fight. Yet Thai boxers are considered some of the toughest fighters on the planet.
So how can you get the most out of this style of sparring? At the end of the video, Jesse Enkamp offers these 5 tips. 1. Focus more on learning rather than winning. 2. Turn down the power level so you can experiment more. 3. Spar with everyone and find ways to challenge yourself with everyone. 4. Sometimes spar at the beginning of practice when you feel the most fresh. 5. Try new things constantly. Anything else you'd add to this list? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. I'd also love to know if you agree or disagree with this video, and if it's changed your view on sparring and maybe even life. Also, before I end this video, I want to let you know about my free Jeet Kune Do Kickboxing Starter Kit. You can find a link in the description. That starter kit is going to give you access to a 30-minute tutorial, over 20 heavy bag workouts that you just hit play and follow along with me, and our 21-day Fit Warrior Challenge, which is a structured way of setting up your workouts and your nutrition so that you can have success for the long haul. Awesome, guys!